Hey guys, welcome to Whispers in Ink. I am Jennifer, and today I'm not only here to inspire you, but I'm here to give you permission to try new things. And today we're going to be working on part 1 of our 2-page scrapbook Mother's Day, Father's Day spread. And I thought it would be interesting, you guys, to do a multi-page spread, but split it up. But we're going to use the, oh my goodness, what is it called? Flight and Airy, I think. I totally forgot to put the stuff in, you guys. Oh goodness, let me grab it. I'm so sorry. Is it Flight and Airy? Oh, nope. Take to the Sky. Take to the Sky is the designer series paper. But you guys, as always, I have lots of exciting news. We have an amazing sale tomorrow, starting tomorrow, all through to the end of the month. You guys, I did not want to forget to tell you because I do sometimes, and I'm sorry. So, starting tomorrow through the end of the month, you guys, stamp and die bundles that would be stamp sets that have a coordinating die that are in the annual catalog. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the online exclusive ones too, and it might need to double check that. But they are an extra 10% off. What does that mean? Whether you're a customer or a demonstrator, you get that 10% off. How exciting is that? So with that information, I'm not using a bundle today. I was looking through my stuff and I'm not using one, but that's okay. So, hey, Deanne is here. Hello, darling. How are you? I hope that everybody is having an amazing Tuesday so far. Thank you. Thank you for the number, Deanne. I appreciate it. I just had to go and grab the package. But anyway, so yes, we're going to combo Take to the Skies for Mother's Day and for Father's Day so that both coordinate. And you guys, you can do this based on what you coordinate with it. And here's what I'm talking about. So I have my 2 sheets that I pulled, okay? And you guys, I always save my designer series paper backers. This one is a Walk in the Forest. That one was on sale at, or that one was for winter. But I use these as my back page to my scrapbook pages. Why? Couple reasons. Number 1, they're already paid for it. And number 2, because it's already a 12 by 12. Although I do always double check it because sometimes these backers are a little bit long. Like this one is good. So I always like to double check because double checking is always a good idea. And this one's good too. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. First off, I need to take a deep breath. You guys, Joe realized that we're having problems with the air conditioner, which is not a good thing. So we're taking a deep breath. Everything's going to be okay. But first, I want to show you the photos that I know that I'm going to use, and they were photos that I took when I went to go see my mom for Mother's Day. Hey, Becky. All right, so this is the main photo right here. Happy Mother's Day is already in the background. My mom's got her Berry Burst shirt on. This is going to be my 4x6 photo. And then, let's see, I'm going to use this photo of Joe. This is my husband, Joe, and my mom. And then this photo of me and my mom. And I'm going to do those as 3 by somethings. I don't remember. But anyways, 3 by 4s probably. Okay, so with that being said, so I know that I have one main photo. So we're gonna kind of put it here and I'm gonna back it, you guys. So I'm gonna use my Misty Moonlight and I'm gonna be using Berry Burst because Mom and I both, in the picture that, remember, the picture that Mom and I are in, we both have our Berry Burst shirts on. So I am going to be comboing those things on the Mother's Day side, all right? So I know this, it even sounds a little bit confusing to me, but am I making any sense so far, you guys? I hope so. I really hope so. So this is going to be, I'm gonna put Misty Moonlight and Berry Burst strips down the side, and I'm probably gonna do a strip this way of Berry Burst, but I'm not 100% positive about that yet. But here's what will futuristically be, and that's going over here. Futuristically, this one, you guys, and I'm gonna keep it in the sleeve so that I can keep it all together because, you know, this is going to be my Father's Day side, and I'm going to be using this smoky slate gray granite. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's gray granite. All over the floor. Boho Blue Misty Moon. It is smoky slate, so I was incorrect. So I'm going to be using this smoky slate with the Misty Moonlight because that's gonna it's all going to, hey Lori, it's all going to then, the Misty Moonlight from the Mother's Day is going to pull over to the Misty Moonlight in the Father's Day. So this is going to be what our spread is going to kind of look like when we put them together, okay? You're gonna have your 2 pages. Father's Day is gonna be on this side, Mother's Day is going to be on that side. You guys, am I making any sense? Gosh, I hope so. All right, so these tickets that I pulled here, these 2 tickets are also in the same designer series paper. This one, I wanted to bring this one in because I wanted to pull the smoky slate from this side and I wanted to pull it over here. Now, because I don't have the Take to the Sky bundle yet, you guys, I found little clouds in my post office one, this postage one, the Sending Love Dies, I used that as a cloud. So makes sense. Thanks, Becky. I'm so glad because I thought I was losing my mind. So I use this cloud and I'm going to probably, when I do my Berry Burst strip, I'm going to put clouds on here to pull the clouds from here into the other parts of the pages. And I have a bunch of tricks for you guys. So, but first I'm gonna put this away because this is going to be part 2, which we will do next month, you guys. So I'm gonna keep it all together. We're gonna do the Mother's Day side today. All right, so let's pull our little plastic sleeve part out and we're gonna put this in here like this, Okay, so this is our future 2-page spread right here. All right, that's gonna go to the side. And we're gonna work on the Mother's Day side today. Oh, and it drives me crazy when things are crooked, you guys, so I'm sorry. All right, so now what we're gonna do, now the first part is we need to decide, without all these scraps, oh my goodness, we need to decide how big of a strip we want our side panels to be. And I'm thinking for this side, we're gonna go blue first. And I think, oh my gosh, you guys, I actually think I like that. So I was thinking of 1.5 inches at least. and then do like a skinny pink on the Mother's Day side. Because what we're going to do when we do the Father's Day side, we're going to do reverse. We're going to pull the blue, and the blue is going to be our skinny, and then the gray is going to be our thicker one. So are we good so far? You guys following where I'm going here? And sometimes, you guys, sometimes for me, and I know that this is not helpful to you guys. I'm thinking 2 inches. Now we'll go 1 3/4. Let's do 1 3/4. 1 3/4. Sometimes, you guys, things kind of pull together after you have everything all laid out, right? So I know the picture that I'm going to be using, and I know the we're gonna do 3-inch strips because that should be good here and here. So I only have 8.5 by 11, and this is 12 by 12, right? So my pieces are going to be a little short. So what I want to do is I want to take these, and we're going to be strategic, you guys, because I don't want to see that, right? Even though we're going to glue it. But what we're going to do is we're going to be strategic, because that's one of the reasons I brought in the clouds that I have over here. Because I thought that that would be one way that we could hide. And see, we're going to be extra long, which is good. I'm good with extra long. So we're going to do this and this. Hey, Anita. Thanks for popping in, you guys. So we're going to do that. And we're going to marry these two together. I am super excited about having the I don't know 100%, so don't quote me, you guys, but I'm thinking that we are going to be getting some more 12 by 12 type things, which I am super duper excited about, because we can use more and we won't have to do this joining, the joints part. But for this, so I have one joint down here, and I'm going to put the other joint up here because I figured we can still see the cloud here when we go and add in all of our pieces. So how am I going to do this? So here's what we're going to do next. I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to put a strip of glue. And I'm not going to put it all the way to the end because I already know that I'm going to end up cutting some of it off. Oh my gosh, you guys. Good thing I didn't see that there was gingham in here. We would have been in big trouble. So what we're going to do is I'm going to overlap this just a little bit, probably like 1/4 inch. And there's one side. And then making sure my joint is at the top. You could cut it and use the cloud or horizontal strip that you were going to use to cover it and save the extra misty moonlight. Oh, that is correct. Courtney, you're right. I could. My thing is I would rather have a little bit extra and know that it's a little bit longer. I'm okay with that. So this one, because goodness knows I got so much scrap, it's crazy. But don't worry, because I think we might use that, actually. All right, so here is this part. I like the way you're thinking, though. Totally. So I'm going to line this up. At my top and bottom, I'm going to line my DSP up with my top and my bottom. because now I want to do, and we could, I kind of like Courtney's idea. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a 1 inch by 12 or by 11. And what we're going to do, instead of doing another joint like here and here, and thank you, Courtney, because you spurred an idea. We can overlap this and put it more in the middle, and we can do like a decorative edge. Because one of the other things that I was thinking about the other day, you guys, and we're not going to be able to do that this time, but I miss my tailor-made tags, you guys. However, I was thinking that it would be super cool to figure out to make this the top of a tag, because look at how cool that would be as a long run, right? Or a background layer. So what I'm talking about, I have a piece of Misty Moonlight here. Let's see if we can find a scrap piece that would be super duper close. So I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to measure the inside, which would be, is that 2 1/8? It's about 2 1/8. So we're going to take this and I'm going to put this at 2 1/8. Well, that's not a straight cut, so we're going to have to put that straight. 2 1/8, because I would like, see how we can do kind of like a layer? Let's see. So we're going to take, I'm going to take my punch. Oh, and I did it too skinny. That's all right. We're going to tuck it in here to get the top. Get it straight, kind of the best I can in the middle, and then we're going to punch. Because see that we get a kind of different top, and that way then it adds interest to our tag part. Or you can take this piece and use this as your tag now, because it's got an interesting end on it. I always like to do, I don't like it like straight. So I'm thinking for this one, for our berry burst piece, you guys, there's lots of squirrels in here today. All right, let's take this first, and we're going to cut off our ends. That one. And all I'm doing is lining my edge up. Apparently I didn't get that one very straight, but that's all right. There we go. So we've got this. Now, do I want to put it in the middle? And then put our berry burst pieces like that and that. Or do we want the berry burst underneath? That's a quandary, because what we're going to end up doing here is we're going to add in our clouds to cover our seams here. And then we'll add some more around the photos. Long term, that's what I'm thinking. So what I need to do is I need to get my mat for my 4x6. And I don't think that's not going to be big enough. So on the top, or tuck the berry burst underneath. So we're going to do 4x6. So I'm going to do 4 1/4, 6 1/4. So here's one. And I think we're going to put this one more down, and because I want to do the 2 other photos up top. Here. I think so. This is tucked under and this is up top. I think I like it tucked under because it looks like it's stacking up. But either way, I think it'll be interesting. So this is up top, this is tucked under. I think it looks a little bit cleaner even tucked under. So anyways, so here's my picture of my, and I need to look at that photo because I need to double check which direction Mama's photo goes. Doesn't go, no it doesn't, it goes long. So definitely gonna go this way. And then our two other photos are gonna go here. And then I have a couple of tags now. So we have a couple of tags here. And I think I want to pop that out. I want to put a little tie there. And then I want to do one more tag like this in the berry burst. Actually, I think it'd be better in white. And then we can use that one for our journal. And I do want a long one for that. And I'm gonna push the envelope for the, I did that one at 2 up 1/16 of an inch. Because we should be able to get that round over then with our hexagon punch. And you guys, this was out of stock for a while and it is back in stock. There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted it a little bit tighter. There we go. And then we get, when we do it at that third hash, you guys, we do that, we get that little bit more of a rounded over end there, which is what I wanted. So we can do kind of, and then we can do our journaling here. And then we can put our two other photos up here. And I think, oh, aren't they 3x4, you guys? I want to say they're 3x4. So we're going to do 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And that'll have the extra photos on it. Maybe they should be 3x3s. I think I like 3x3 better. Those are going to be too big. And I'm good with making them smaller. I did not cut this one very well, apparently. Oh yeah, I like that better. And that's a nice part, you guys, about when you do your photos and you send them, however you print your photos, whether you send them to your local drugstore or whatever, they can be custom to what you want. So like the one that's going to have my mom and myself in it, which will be this one, what I'll do is I will do this photo kind of like that and add it in to bring in more of that berry burst. And then I'm going to do this one with Joe's picture on it, and I'm going to leave that. I might do a white background on that one. So this is kind of where it was going in regards to, and then we have all of our doodads to do. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. This is cool. What do you guys think? I am digging it. I do like it tucked under better. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to do a little bead of glue here. And then we're going to put this. And you guys, I eyeball it to make sure that its top and bottom is pretty close. And then we've got our white space there. And then we're gonna pull, I gotta move this stuff. We gotta do this one. And then we're gonna put it on here. Because I know that this one is definitely a for sure. All right, we're gonna move these things. And I tried to get to print those pictures, you guys, but I didn't quite make it. And if you guys are worried about these being the exact same, then my suggestion would be is to use your glass mat and make sure that it's all lined up the way that you want. I am not that precise, you guys, obviously, because this side is wider than that side, and I'm okay with it. If it drives you crazy, to me, it is a little creative liberty, if you will. Okay. So we're going to do this in the middle, and we're going to line that up, our DSP on the bottom. And there's that. Tear and tape would work as well. Ooh, I kind of like how this is coming together. I do want to grab another piece of scrap white, a bigger piece, because I do think I like the white background possibility for that other photo, for Joe's photo. Oh, I did it too small. Darn it. Hang on, you guys. Darn it, darn it, darn it. I went a 1/4 inch too small. Ah. Okay. So we have this and this. And I do like the off center just a little bit. So I'm going to glue this on here. And this is going to be, and I know Joe's shirt is not this Misty Moonlight, you guys, but I'm okay. So we've got this one here. Plus it helps, this white also helps us. There we go. We've got that. And then we have this one goes on here. Yeah. So we're consistent with the blue mats on these two. And we're going to put this up a little bit higher. Get a little bit more of a reveal in the pink in the one section. So we're going to do more white over on this side, and we're going to do more pink down on this side. Kind of like that. And then we'll have Mom's photo here. And I do think that I want a white mat on that. No. Do I? Oh, no. Thought I did. I'm scoping through my white scraps, you guys, before I go and pull another one. All right, so I know that this is 4 1/4 because we're doing a 4x6, so it's 4 1/4. So we need a 4 1/2 by 6 1/2. Like that. And that way then, too, it'll help break up the berry burst and this berry burst. And this we'll do in the middle. So that will layer our photos like that. And then we'll do our journaling part we'll put this and this, and then this, like that. And then we have our clouds. And I have 6. I don't want to use 6, but I think I have 6. So what do you guys think? Photo, 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 right? And then this one, where did it go? Right there. So this will tuck under, we'll do that way. And then I think we'll do, there's our 4. And I'm thinking we're gonna do one of them down here. So it'll be kind of like, oh, I like it like that. There we go. All right, so I know I need these darn photos, but I can, what I want to do here now is on my journaling piece here, I want to use my I want to use a stamp, best ever, and I'm going to do mom on that from the best family ever. So we're going to do best ever there. And I'm going to do berry burst because of my shirt and mom's shirt is in berry burst. Not melon mambo. Where is my berry burst? Down in the bottom. Okay, stamping, I'm going to stamp this. We're going to move this. Hopefully I won't mess it up. There's our best ever. And mom. But what I like here, you guys, dun, 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 dun. I like this stamp set, and I missed it, you guys. I like this stamp set because of all this stuff here in my thoughts, from your blah to my mom, love, whatever. I like this stamp set because of the extra stuff on the bottom. Oh, I already did that one. I'm not happy with that stamp though, because it's not dark enough for me. Let's fix that. Healing Matte, re-ink. And yes, I am intentionally putting it to this side just a little bit. There's that. Oh, that's better. And then we're gonna put our mom here. And if you want that to stand out, we could have done it in the Misty Moonlight or vice versa. I like it like that. Oh my gosh. This family one though, you guys, this best family ever, if this is not one that you have in regards to your family type of stuff, for your scrapbook pages, I think that this would be an awesome addition for that. All right, let's see, how did we do? Here. I'm gonna put this here. I think we're gonna put it up just a scotch. And it's gonna end up going like that. And these, you guys, I'm gonna use my dimensionals on those. And you don't have to go like super crazy. I just want one, and I'm going to take these little end sections here and put that down here. I'm not one, you guys, if I had like something left that I gave my mom or something, a receipt or something, those are things that I do like to add to my pages because I'm not a flat scrapbooker. And no matter how I try, I like my dimensionals way too much to not use them, even on scrapbook pages. And I know it makes it a little bit, sometimes it'll make it like super bulky depending on what you're doing. But to me, for the memory of that, if it's one of those things where, yeah, I want that in there because that's where it's going to not get lost, then I say go for it. Now, I'm not going to take this dimensional part off because I need to be able to tuck my photo in here. So we're going to do that. And I can still tuck it on here. I'm going to glue this to this so that that doesn't get lost. And then, so we have that. We'll glue these other ones too. So that's going to go there. Oh, we already glued those. That's right. Okay. And then, again, same thing with this little cloud right here. Not going to take that one off because I'm going to leave that for being able to tuck my photo in here. And this one's going to go here. That's going to go there. I think I'm going to glue these down because I know where I want my photos to be. Then all I have to do is pop my photos on here. So this is going to go here. This one, that's Joe and Mom. That's where Joe and Mom are going to go. And this one is going to get tucked a little bit over here. And we're going to do that like that, I think. And then this one, lift up my cloud there. Yes, I think that'll be perfect. I can still tuck my photo there. And then we've got our little taggy parts. This one I don't want to, that one I do not want to adhere yet. This one, I'm going to do just one side because I want to be able to tuck that white one in. Remember, I had it tucked like that. So I want to still be able to tuck that in. And then this one here, we're going to do dimensionals here on this side, and we'll add, I'm going to put them on, but I'm not going to take the dimensionals off, the backers off, so that I can still tuck this in. So we're going to take them off. Pay attention to what you're doing, Jennifer, so you don't take those off. There we go. We're going to add that there, like that. That will go kind of like that. And then this time with this set of clouds, because I'm going to tuck this one on this photo, I only took this backer off. And I'm going to do the same. Actually, that one's over far enough. I should be able to put that on there. Oh, goodness. There we go. There's that. And this one, I'm not sure if I'm going to pop it up here. I actually would like it here, but I want to get my picture done first. Go back to Mom's photo. I should be able to fit it up top with this photo, but I'm not 100% positive. So I would rather hold off on that one and see where we go. So here, because I would actually really like to put it right here. So we've got our little tufts of clouds kind of spread out just a little bit. But this one is going to be, and let me go through the photos so that you know. The big one is going to be Mom, this one. And then, no. This one up here is going to be Mom and Joe. And I'll probably only be able to put the faces, which is okay. And then this one here is going to be me and Mom. So that is part 1 of our page, you guys. So part 2, I've got to look at the photos. I've got to get the photos of me and Dad and all of the things, or just Dad. And figure out how many photos we want to do, because we're actually getting together for Father's Day as a family. So we'll see. It might be more than just the 3 photos. I got to wait and see. But I thought it would be super cool, number 1, to be able to share a photo or share a 2-page spread, masculine and feminine, with a more masculine DSP, but I thought the clouds were perfect. And then number 2, be able to do the Mother's Day and the Father's Day spread side by side, because I don't need a whole page for, a 2-page spread for Mother's Day, because it was just, I only had the 3 photos that I took. So anyways, with that being said, you guys, I hope that you found this interesting, even though I felt like I was all over the place. Bear with me here, you guys. Bear with me. But I hope that it was helpful. I hope that you found it interesting. And I also hope that, that you join me for part 2. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you have an amazing day getting crafty. I look forward to seeing you next time, tomorrow night, hopefully, fingers crossed. We'll be doing all about the guys' stamp camp tomorrow. So if you missed the information on that, I do have a kit left. So thanks for joining me, you guys. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.